Hi, beautiful people. What's up? Welcome back to my Facebook page, my YouTube page, wherever. We're going to go through some drama. So, y'all want to see some drama? Did you know that today, June 11, 18 years ago, was when I took my last exam? I know the sun is just doing its thing. I took my last exam with integrated science for CXC, and I was done with school. And immediately the next day, I had to go to work. And that's where I started working at, workshop at NCN. I never got a chance to get a break or nothing. Now that was trauma. You know what else was trauma? That the class of 2008 didn't even get a graduation. Trauma. But that's not the trauma that I'm here to talk to y'all about. I was getting some clothes and stuff ready because I have to do an interview with HGP TV Nightly News. Excited. And I was thinking about what I was going to be asked and stuff like that. And for some reason, I revert to a particular scene. I'm so sorry if y'all can hardly see me, but I just love it with this. I'm loving this. My car is gonna make a turn, so y'all not gonna see me in the sun anymore in a second. But I couldn't help but think about that scene in the movie Sister Act Part 2. I think it's Back in the Habit. I think that's what it is. If you're a 90s baby, you know this scene and you can mouth it very well without even looking at it. Y'all remember that scene with Lauryn Hill and the woman who played her mother when she came home from school, and her mother told her that singing does not put food on the table. Y'all remember that scene? If you remember the scene, let me show you.
Fill us with the light, fill us with the light.
Rita?
Come and join the club. By my court, it's the morning glory, and our love is raining on.
Rita?
Mommy, what are you doing home so early?
Mrs. Gibbs needs me to do her hair. What are you doing?
I was just fooling around with some stuff. Oh.
Give me that, please.
Huh?
Give me that. And the tape recorder, too. What is this?
It's just some music, Ma. Sister Mary Clarence wants us to learn it. For the choir.
Now, just when were you going to tell me that you're in a choir? Rita, how many times do we have to go through this? Singing does not put food on the table. Singing does not pay the bills. Singing is no guarantee to a future, even if you have got
Mama,
talent.
do you know I can sing?
So could your daddy, and he died still trying to make it.
But what does that have to do with me? Mom, we're a good choir. They want to take us to this all-state music competition. We could win.
Baby,
We're
if you want
good.
to win in life, then you keep your nose in them books and out of the clouds.
If you could just listen to me. Let me explain.
Baby, I know how you feel. Really, I do. But there are a lot of talented people right down there on the street singing their shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Now, is that how you want to end up?
No, that's not what I
Good. Then you don't have time for any choir because you got to study.
Mommy, we have a chance
the choir
of
and the
winning.
competition are out.
Mommy.
If you butt mama me one more time. Now, I said the choir and the competition is out. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Trauma. I played the whole thing because I felt like in that scene, I was Rita. I think that's what her name is. I grew up in a musical family. My dad is a singer. He sings in church. I'm going to post a video for Father's Day for him. See, I tell y'all it's going to get a little better. There you go. It's going to get a little better. I'm going to post a video celebrating him for Father's Day this year. He was a part of the ambassadors group. And, you know, like back in the day, I didn't know if his singing put food on the table. I highly doubt that it did. But it also had me thinking about the other part of the scene where Rita wrote a letter and forged her mother's signature to be a part of the competition at the end of the movie, which they won. And even though her mom came, saw her, she froze up and she hugged her and whatever. I was thinking, would my mom do something like that? Would she like, I want my mom to confirm this. Would you hug me and tell me that you are proud of me after the fact that after I ran away? Would you do that? But here's a quick little story time I want to tell y'all. I didn't run away, but I did lie and I got away from the house. If you didn't watch the story time where I talked about my first time being introduced to Paradigm Studios, watch that. But it's like when I first got introduced there and I started doing music, and you're getting a little money and stuff, it's like, what? I didn't know that it was like all that, I didn't know it was all of that. So I had more opportunities because Vijay kept messaging me and telling me, I got more music for you, I got more music for you. And because I lived with my grandmother, notice, and no shade to my grandmother, I love her, but she's at an age where she's not on social media. And even if any of her grandchildren, my siblings, show her this video, or even my father, she's probably not gonna remember this. So I love my granny, but at least I don't get licks right now. I'm too old for that. So there was a time when I was home. I think it was a weekend. Oh yes, it was a weekend. And Vijay messaged me and said, I got some music for you and I really need your vocals and stuff. I was like, all right, I need to find a way to get out of this house. And I told my grandmother the only way I was going to do it was to tell her I was called in impromptu to go to work. Mind you, work was the studio for me to go and do some music. I just wanted to do music. I just wanted to do backups. I just wanted to do what I loved best. And I felt like I would not have been able to tell my grandmother that I was going to the studio because I felt like she would not have understood the situation. And I felt like my only verge of getting it done was to lie. And for that, God, I'm sorry. I mean, going to the studio was work too, right? I did tell her I was going to work. I was called impromptu for work. I was called impromptu to the studio. And anytime anybody called me and asked me, hey, Ruth, where you going? I'm like, I'm going on my second job. I'm going to the studio. So I felt like, I felt like I had a reason to. But then again, I don't know how this is coming over. I don't know if this loses me a place in heaven, and I really hope it doesn't. But God, I'm so sorry. I did go to work, right? But I don't know, like I was just getting my clothes ready and knowing that I had to do this interview, and it was like I kept thinking about my own personal experience. And if I had to go back in time and tell my 18-year-old self, maybe back then it would have been a little bit more difficult because I was like I have said in an interview before, I was sheltered. I grew up with girls. Most of my siblings are women. I guess I would tell her that to not give up on that dream and to not listen to anybody and to not even listen to Rita's mom from Sister Act that singing does not put food on the table. Because guess what? Sometimes when I do go to the studio, you get the work done, you get paid, and it puts food on the table. Sometimes it pays the bills. Sometimes it gasses up the car. It does a lot. And I want to tell my 18-year-old self that, hey, if you're going to sit down and watch Sister Act 2, don't listen to the lady. Don't listen to the lady. And I'm telling any young person right now, all these Gen Z people who don't know about Sister Act, go and watch it. And it doesn't have to necessarily just be singing. It could be anything that you want to do in this life. But don't listen to her when she says that your talent can't put food on the table. It can't pay the bills. Yes, it can, but don't be running away and forging your parents' signature to be a part of no competition. America's mamas and Guyanese mamas are not the same. And plus, that was a movie. She's probably not going to tell you that she's proud of you yet. She probably put too lash on you. I'm being honest. Don't do what Rita did. Be 100% honest. Don't do what Rita did, okay? But that's it for today. I just wanted to come on here and to try to talk to you guys, and not only to just leave like a little life lesson. Let me know down in the comments if you guys watch that movie, Sister Act, or what's your favorite line. I would love to know what was your favorite moment in that movie. I mean, there are parts that's going to be left with you, and definitely the interactions with Sister Mary Clarence and Rita and her mother. Those parts definitely left some, some stains on me. I don't want to use a stain, but more like a tattoo. It brought me into the light of thinking that this is exactly what we are telling our children today. We are encouraging our young people and telling them that their talent can't do anything for them. It can't open doors for them. It can't pay the bills. It can't put food on the table. And we are encouraging this. And as a mother who was grown up in the 90s watching that movie and listening to what was said, I know for sure that is definitely not something I would be encouraging for my daughter. I'm going to tell her, girl, if you believe that you want to go out there, you want to sing, I'm going to be with you 100%. I'm with you every step of the way. And we going to put food on the table and pay the bills with it. And we going to go on vacation too. But yeah, I just want to encourage our parents, especially if you grew up in that era. Watch what you say to your children. Be very careful of what you encourage to them, especially with their talents. And if you see that they have a talent, groom it with them. You see that they love to play kangalang, they want to play some drums, go get some drumming lessons. You see them picking up a mic and they always singing, like my daughter, go help them to get to some singing lessons or something. Like their talents, you're seeing it. Don't discourage them. Don't push them aside. Don't make them feel like they can't do it. It's going to leave a mark on them somewhere or the other, and that's the last thing you want. All right. So with that, y'all take care, and look out for me on HGP Nightly News. I guess I'm going to share the link. I will definitely share the link on my Facebook page, and if there's a video, I'm going to share it on my YouTube page, so you guys are going to be able to see it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Make sure to continue to stream Mirror Mirror wherever you listen to your music. Don't let this song die down. Encourage your children to look into the mirror and listen to what they tell you, what they see about themselves. You see why Mirror Mirror exists? This is why. Come on. So anyway, I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm in traffic and I gotta keep my eye on the road, so y'all take care. Bye.